Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with AppReviews.com. Today I just wanted to do a video called My Mac Pro 2 years later. I've had my Mac Pro now for about 2 years, about 2 years and a month. I got it April of 2013. As you can see, this Mac Pro is the 2012, mid-2012 design, but this actual physical computer was built in 2013. A couple months before I picked it up from the Apple Store in Washington, D.C. And I just wanted to let you know what I've done to the computer, any problems I've had with it. Well, actually, I haven't had any problems with it, so there's nothing really to tell you about that, but just some of the stuff that I have done to it and some of the specs. So it's the mid-2012 3.2 gigahertz quad-core Intel Xenon. It did come with the 6 gigabytes of RAM, which I did put another 2 gigabyte stick in to make it 8 gigabytes. I'm looking to do maybe 12, 2 and 2 and 4 and 4, or maybe just up it all the way to 16. It just depends on the price of RAM, but maybe I'm hoping to do that over the summer. Doesn't really need it, but just be one of those things nice to have. Storage wise, it's kind of crazy and unnecessary, but I did go ahead and pick up an SSD for it about 10 months to a year ago, and sorry, my mom texted me because they are out of town while I'm recording this, so she's checking on the dogs. But anyway, I got a 240 gigabyte Intel 530 series SSD, which has been working perfectly. And just within the last couple months, I did go ahead and buy a PCI adapter to move the SSD from the SATA slot to the PCI slot, because this Mac Pro does not have SATA 3, it has SATA 2, so it wasn't taking full advantage of the SSD speeds. The SSD still doesn't get full speed because the PCI adapter I actually bought was one of the mid models. They did have a higher up model that did get you faster speeds. This is just an old drive that I use for random stuff. It's a pretty old drive. I don't really keep anything important on it or anything like that. But if I'm like recording something on my capture card, I'll record the raw footage to here and then move the stuff I want to edit to my 1 terabyte disk, which is where I keep my movies and Time Machine backups. Only reason I keep a Time Machine backup of my SSD is because I'm a developer, so sometimes I'm using software that may or may not work the best. So I just keep a backup of everything just in case something gets corrupted or something like that. I can always go back to when it was working. But yeah, that's my storage. My main storage one where I keep all my movies and photos and stuff like that, and then I also have a partition on it for a backup. I'm running 2 displays currently. I'm running a 23-inch 2367 AOC display and a 21.5-inch 2243W display, also AOC, obviously on the same graphics card. But they are side by side, pretty nice. I use them for having different windows open and stuff like that, nothing too major. Like I said, this computer hasn't had any problems or anything like that. It's been perfectly fine. This is actually a second Mac Pro. I did have another one that was having a software issue where the screen when you would wake it up, it would just be a full gray screen, and you have to like drag stuff around kind of like that to get the gray to go away. I actually found out that was software related. This one did it too. As soon as I updated the Next OS up, which I think when that was happening was Mountain Lion, but as soon as I went to a Mavericks, the issue went away, and I haven't had any problems with it since. So this is my 2013 Mac Pro, 2012 model year. Running a little bit hot now because I'm screen recording, but it's usually around 97 to 103 is what it ranges when I'm watching videos and browsing the web and checking email and stuff like that. So that's my Mac Pro 2 years later, still going strong. Gonna probably plan on keeping it another 2 to 3 years as my main computer. Maybe get a MacBook Pro for doing some school stuff over the summer, something like that. But I'll let you know more on that later. This has been Colin with AppReviews.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.